Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Scripture, Ezekiel 42, 1-20. Key verses. 13. Then he said to me, "The north and south rooms facing the temple courtyard are holy rooms. The priests who come near to the Lord will eat the most holy offerings there." 14. When the priests leave the holy place and go out to the outer court, they must leave the clothes they wore in the holy place there and put on other clothes, because those clothes are holy. 20. He measured the temple area on all four sides. There was a wall around it, 500 cubits long and 500 cubits wide. The wall separated what was holy from what was common. Meditation. In today's passage, God continues to show Ezekiel the structure and size of the temple in great detail. He measures the rooms and even explains who will use them and what they will be used for. Finally, he measures the wall around the whole temple. The purpose of the wall is clear. It separates what is holy from what is common. God is holy, so those who come near to him are also called to live holy lives. This may be why the priests could not wear their holy clothes when they went out into the outer court. There had to be a clear distinction between what was holy and what was part of ordinary life. I look at my own life. I want to believe in God and draw closer to him. But am I still living by the same values and methods as the world? Even in my work and business, am I making decisions based only on success and profit? God does not ask me to leave the world. He wants me to live in the world, but to live differently, as someone who belongs to him. There is another important message in today's passage. God carefully measures and prepares the temple. At that time, Israel had lost its nation, and the temple had been destroyed. To human eyes, everything seemed to be over, but God was already preparing a new temple. From chapters 40 to 42, God measures the temple, puts everything in order, and prepares the place where his glory will return. Then, in chapter 43, the glory of God finally returns to the temple. There is an order in God's restoration. God rebuilds what has been broken, sets clear boundaries between what is holy and what is common, and prepares a place for his presence. This does not mean that I must first become perfectly holy before God comes to me. God comes to me first. He gives me a new heart and a new spirit, and he changes me into the person he wants me to be. My part is to place myself in his hands. When God measures and puts my life in order, I need to let go of what should be removed, set boundaries where they are needed, and obey what he tells me to do. Today, before asking God to give me what I want to look at myself and ask what in my life does not please him. I want to examine my thoughts, words, and actions and live by God's standards, not the standards of the world. Even when I could not see or understand what he was doing, God was already preparing me and shaping my life. I do not make myself a dwelling place for God. God is the one who is making me into his dwelling place.